Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Now today we're going to do something else with the reindeer food that we made. I don't know if you remember, I did a video a little while ago and showed you how to make some reindeer food, and this is bird friendly as well. So if you did miss this video, I'm going to link it in the description and I'll try and pop it at the end of this video as well, just in case you wanted to have a look. But I've had another little idea of a container that we can store this in. So these are kind of individual pouches that you can give to individual children, maybe in a Christmas Eve box or bag or something like that. I'm going to show you how to make a family size reindeer food, and it's really cool. It's really easy to make, and it's also recycling as well, because we're just using some jars that we had at home and then we've just washed out. So let me show you how to make it now and to glam it up and make it all Christmassy. Right, so we're going to start by mixing up some of the reindeer food. Now for this, to make it bird friendly, we're going to use some bird feed, and this is just wild bird food here. So all you do is pour some in a bowl, and really it doesn't matter the quantities, you just put in exactly what you think. And we're also going to add some oats as well. These are just Quaker oats. I've just used this small packet just because that's the ones that we've got in the kitchen. And you just give it a mix around and just add exactly what you think is right. Now I've also got some magical glitter, and this came from Poundland, and it is magical because Santa knows that Poundland sell it, and it works very well with his magical reindeers. And it is edible glitter, so you can get that from down near the cooking bit, and it is really sparkly. And all you do is pop a bit of that in and just put in exactly how much you think. And if you need to add a little bit more magic or glitter, you can add a bit more in, and you just stir that round. Now as it goes round, I'll be able to see it sparkling, but I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. I might add a little bit more just to give it that little bit of extra oomph. I'm sure that will help the reindeer fly too. And the little pouches that we made before are fantastic for individual children, and I know that lots of the children in my family have got them. But these are great if you've got like a big family, or maybe your kid really likes sprinkling the food down, so you need a little bit more than just a small pouch. So there's the mixture. It's all glistening, I can see it, hopefully you can as well. And what we're going to do is to decorate these jars. Now these are literally just food jars, that's all they are. That one I haven't even got the lid for, but I thought it was a cute, really cute size. Now what you can do, there's various different things that you can do. I'm going to use vinyl on the front of mine. If you don't have a vinyl cutter, you can buy them from eBay, because I cut my own, but I don't sell the vinyl. But there are lots and lots of sellers on eBay that will sell you the vinyl if you just contact them. So vinyl is one thing that you can do. You can, if you wanted to, paint the jar. Now obviously we don't want a jar that says this on the top, so you can just paint that in normal paint. You can use chalk paint, you can use acrylic paint, you can use anything really. Probably acrylic paint might be best. And then you can paint the sides as well if you wanted to. You could maybe decoupage an image on the side, that would be fine. Do you remember we laminated the napkins the other week? That's a little laminated napkin with Father Christmas on the front. You know, you could maybe stick that on. You could really get creative and do all sorts of things. I'm going to show you this way, but again, it really, it doesn't matter what you put and how you decorate it on the top. So what I've been doing this morning is I've been on my Cricut machine on the Design Space, and I found this really cute sleigh with some reindeer, and there's Santa on the sleigh there, and I thought that would look so cute. So all I did was put it on my Cricut machine, cut it out, thought gold would look quite cute, and then I printed out reindeer food. That's literally all I've done. I made some slightly smaller as well, because we've got this smaller jar here that we can use, and I'm not going to worry about the lid too much at the moment, and I'm not even going to bother putting a lid on that one. So what I'll do, hopefully, I mean this is a big bit of vinyl, that one, but we're going to stick that on the front there, and I'll show you how to do that. It's dead simple. So all you need is one of these little squeegee tool things, and you just get your tool and you go over the top, and this is to stick the vinyl onto the transfer paper on the top. Make sure that whatever you're transferring it to is clean, because otherwise the sticker on the vinyl won't stick to it. So you just peel off, if you can get it, the top layer, and what happens is, because you've burnished the top, it will come away and it will stick to the top of the transfer paper, which is just basically some plastic. Then you get your jar or whatever you want to stick it onto, and that is literally all you do. So you level it up, pop it round like that, and then just rub it. So you're rubbing it just to transfer it on, just to stick it onto the jar. And then once you think you've kind of done it, make sure you've got like the corners done and the little edges. What we'll do is we'll start and peel the paper off, and if it's not coming off, what you do is you just put the transfer paper back down like that, and it will just peel off. And some bits are a bit sticky, you can just peel them carefully. You just carefully peel it off. Some vinyl gives you more trouble than others, I've found, but just go steady, don't peel it too fast, and it should be fine. And there we go. You just pull that off the edge and then just stick down any bits that have started to raise up. I mean, that looks really cute on its own. You wouldn't really need to put anything else on it, but I'm going to stick the reindeer food sign on the back, and to do that you just burnish it the same way, and that's getting, what you're doing there is you're getting the actual vinyl lifted up and you're sticking it to the top part of the plastic. I bet this little eye here is going to cause me trouble. So this just peels off, and it just goes on in exactly the same way. Right, let's hope it doesn't give me any trouble here. So just balance it with your finger there, and then just stick that around there, and then you can peel it off, and hopefully it sticks down. I don't know if you can hear it, it's actually raining outside. It sounds really nice. I've got my relaxing music on and the rain's just pounding down on the roof. I've got the fire on too because it's actually really cold today. And our boiler's broken, but there's someone coming out on Monday and Tuesday to fit a new one, so hopefully we'll have some heat and some hot water soon. Right, there we go, just do the R, and there we have the reindeer food on the jar as well. So all that's left to do with that one is to fill it with our food. I'm going to do exactly the same thing for this one. I've got a small sticker there and then reindeer food as well. Now if you've decorated your lid, then you can put your lid on. I'm really not going to put the snack right lid on, but let's just move those bits out of the way. For the purpose of the video, I'm going to show you because you won't see this. I'm going to paint this a white colour, and there we've got the jar, which looks absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do on the top is I've got some fabric. Now this is just Christmas fabric. I just bought one of the, like a square, literally a square of fabric, and I cut this out with using my Cricut machines because it actually cuts fabric as well. You just set it to the fabric setting, and I found like a scallop sort of edge and measured roughly what I wanted, and I'm just going to put that over the top, and I've got some ribbon here, as well. So I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon. I'm just going to move over and grab my scissors. And you could use twine. Twine would look really cool, and so would, well, that kind of twine, the brown twine, anything like that would be absolutely fine. Right, so all you need to do is to grab an elastic band, put your fabric in the centre, and then just put your elastic band over the top, and this will just help you when you're actually just tying it on. It just helps to keep it kind of where it's supposed to be. And we're going to put some ribbon around it. And I also, on the previous video, had some of these reindeer foods labels that I printed out. These were done on tea stained card, and I just printed this off from Etsy. So if you want any of the links and things, click on the previous video and you get one of these little magical things, magical reindeer food tags as well. So you can stick that on, that will be absolutely fine. And I also put on these others a little jingle bell, which again would be a really, really cute idea. So just thread that through. I might do a little tiny knot there. So that goes round. I'm just going to do a bow, but do it so the label's around the front as well, so you can see them both. And you could do any colour scheme you wanted that would match your sort of decoration. Just cut that at a bit of an angle so it doesn't fray. You can also get the lighter to it as well, just to burn the ends a little bit. Snip that off. These scissors are not very sharp. And there we have our absolutely beautiful reindeer food. But how amazing would that be? And you know, if you've got a shop, you could sell these. You really, really could. Collect all your jars, get your friends and relatives to collect your jars, because I haven't seen them in jars before like this. Well, people probably must do them, but I haven't seen them. And you can just stick that on the front. So what I'm going to do now is just do up the other one, and then we're finished. Here we go. So I've done the other one as well. And I'll tell you what I did think of. You know those small little jam jars you can get? They're like just little tiny pots. They would be really cute. So you could just put reindeer food around the edge of that, and that would be just like a portion, if you see what I mean. So you wouldn't have loads in there. They would be really, really cute. So that one says reindeer food on the back as well. And that I think looks absolutely amazing. These would make great decorations too. So you could put those, you could maybe do a few and kind of stand them up, because they remind me a little bit of jam jars. They would look really sweet. So that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I've inspired you to have a go, maybe doing something for yourself or your children, grandchildren, friends, nephews, nieces, anything like that. So don't be afraid to have a go, because I try to make my crafts easy for people, just so anybody, even if you don't consider yourself to be a crafty kind of person, and I mean that in a nice way, then you know, I do hope that you do have a go at doing these things. So that's it for me. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.